Severance is without a doubt my favorite new show. In fact, I watched it in its entirety 3 times now. A standout episode in an already brilliant series is episode 7 entitled Defiant Jazz. It's here where we learn the startling revelation that Mark's late wife Gemma is indeed Miss Casey from Wellness. There is something about this scene that really hit me, and it definitely lives in my head. It's one of those rare times in the series where we see Mark grieve his wife, but in such a tender and raw way. It's bittersweet, yes, but it's perfectly capped off with that amazing twist. In this TV deep dive, I want to share some interesting clues about this jaw dropping scene. One that I shockingly don't really see anybody kind of talking about online, hence why I thought it would be worth making this video. Also, I'm not getting into broader Casey theories, just a few of my own. However, if you are still hungry for more Severance theories, I link some excellent videos in the description. For those of you that need a refresher, here is a recap of the scene in question. Alexa visits a very drunk Mark at his home, looking to get her phone back from the other night. Mark invites her in to stay, yet wisely, Alexa tells him he is not ready and hasn't really properly moved on from Gemma. In order to prove her wrong, he rips up her picture. This, of course, prompts Alexa to leave. After some quiet reflection, Mark decides to repair the picture, and we get this narration.
My wife was allergic to nutmeg.
In every lovely summer's day.
And when she sneezed, she always sneezed twice.
In everything that's light and gay.
My wife liked other people's dogs.
I'll always think of you.
My wife
that
thought
way.
cardigans looked ridiculous.
I'll find you.
I loved all these things
in
about
the
her
morning sun.
equally.
And when the night is
And of course, that jaw dropping revelation. Fans of the show, of course, know that part of Miss Casey's wellness treatment sessions include a treat for the innies, which is a series of facts that are very pleasing. They must like all these facts equally.
Try to enjoy each equally.
I loved all these things
in
about
the
her
morning sun.
equally.
And when
What kind of blew my mind after rewatching this episode, and in particular the scene, is how any Mark uses Miss Casey's same facts method in his voiceover as he repairs the torn up picture. Now, what does this mean? Well, this is pretty wild, again, considering the fact that, yes, Mark doesn't recognize Gemma as her innie, but also his outie would have no idea about Casey's wellness facts. So it seems that her listing off these facts in this sort of cadence, even throwing in the word equally, must have been something from Gemma and Mark's past. Maybe it was an inside joke, or maybe even some kind of game Mark and Gemma would play. Why this translated into the Wellness Center treatment is still a mystery. My theory, and the one that makes the most sense, is that her Audi fun facts as part of Lumen's wellness treatment may in fact be just another test by Miss Cobell to see if Mark's chip still prevents him from remembering Miss Casey as his wife, Gemma. And this isn't that much of a stretch considering that Cobell has been providing her own little tests throughout the series. Keep in mind, we don't know what other departments' wellness treatments are like, if indeed they even have them at all. One small detail that I really liked and found interesting was the picture itself and how the backdrop is of flowers. Flowers are, of course, something beautiful and natural, which really is in stark contrast to Lumen, where everything is bleak and unnatural. In my opinion, Gemma going from this beautiful organic person to a tool of Lumen makes her perhaps the most tragic figure in this series. The picture itself might hold a clue that fans may not have considered. Now, this might feel a little far fetched, but go with me here for a second. What if the picture of Gemma being torn up and then being put back together is an eerie hint at what happened to her post car crash? Again, one of the big mysteries of the show is how indeed they got Gemma's body after she was pronounced dead. I also think the song played in the background not only fits the mood very well, but the lyrics, of course, tie into Mark and Gemma seeing each other in the quote, old familiar places. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Again, I'm a massive Severance fan. I've been kind of thinking about this scene for a while now. And like I said, strangely enough, I haven't really seen this talked about too much online, if at all. But it was something that really kind of hit me over the head after a rewatch. So I really want to know what you all think. Is that an interesting theory to y'all? Is it like so bad I should be sent to the break room? Maybe some shades in between. Please weigh in the comments. I also want to hear what some of your personal fan theories are and what you kind of want to see from next season. Me personally, I'm a little wary that we get such a great first season. How can it live up to the next season, especially with a lot of the drama behind the scenes for this season? But I'm hopeful. I want it to be awesome. And if this video does well enough, I'd love to do some more Severance videos. And as always, thank you so much for checking this out. Please consider giving this a like and subscribe, because I do try to post videos regularly. And I will see you in the next video.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm, a little tired.